2K Sports pregame show.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jamari Carroll is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Allen. Then there's Harris. And it's Russell in at the point. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
To the inside. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Russell passes to Allen. About a minute played so far here in the first. Harris outside. Russell inside. He's covered by Ball. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
He makes one of two that time.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Carroll, no one around him. And no good, trying to use the glass. And the pass to James. Shoots over Carroll. James misses.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Back to Carroll. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A little emphatic on the finish from Damari Carroll. Go ahead with the rim shaker.
Russell against Ball. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mike Muscala is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Davis is checked in for Allen. Crabbe comes in for Jared Dudley. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Crabbe. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Crabbe's got his first basket.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Well, this is a perfect example of how you want to run your offense. Disciplined but determined. Nice possession, Greg.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-3 run right now. The feed to Carroll. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Dinwiddie trying to find Davis. He's got it now. The shot's good.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Hart. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's LeVert. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018. And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Lakers trail by 15. To the left wing. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter to stop the run. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now Crabbe. Poked away. Puts up a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nets lead by 18.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little And before we get going, let's hear.
Well, guys,
outstanding, DA. Thank you. You know, Clark, some say slow and steady wins the race. That's been the approach for both of these two teams.
Well, there are a lot of different ways, Kevin, to have success on the basketball court. We like the high-octane up-and-down approach. We've seen that work, but it's also possible for teams to be effective in the half court, taking quality shots, controlling the pace a little more, and high-level execution becomes a premium then.
I think both these coaches know they've got to have the style and speed that fits their lineup, fits the guys they've got on that roster.
Coach to your personnel.
So the Nets starting five. Russell is out there with Harris. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Allen in at the center position. Shot off the screen.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
And here we go. Sharch, the fast break chance. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Sharch. It's the Nets now. And here's Russell. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break. The pass to Covington. 14 feet away. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Covington against Carroll. Passes to Russell. Allen, a screen on Teague. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
And that one, good.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, some point guards will feel that contact and just take the trip to the line. But Teague was determined to draw the foul and convert the shot.
And you look at Jeff Teague, now with a decade in the league out of Wake Forest. Greg, what does he bring to the table aside from the fact that he's been in the playoffs every single year of his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's an explosive slasher and really has grown as a playmaker. Not a star, but a quality starting point guard.
Now here is Harris. Russell inside. Teague covering. And that one's good. Russell.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Teague can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Russell against Teague. Russell kicks to Harris and stolen by Jeff Teague. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Hey, with all that wide open space in transition, Kevin, you just cannot slow down Teague. He's got too many options, too much speed, too much handles. He's too elusive in the open court to corral him in that situation.
Russell. And when D'Angelo Russell is on the floor, he's looking to attack at every chance he gets.
Yeah, he's a smooth operator now. This guy has all the tools. He's best, though, I think, when he's challenging defenders and probing the defense. Such a skilled and gifted passer. He's got a nice blend of speed and has gotten stronger, which I think is really an asset for him. He can get a little streaky at times, but when he's on, you got to ride his wave because it's a good one.
The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Harris. To the middle. And Allen slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Harris a screen. Up off the screen. He lays it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Teague against Russell. Teague kicks to Wiggins. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Wiggins against Harris. Pass to Carroll. Inside. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 6.
Getting more comfortable attacking inside is Russell. Nice job, D. Russ.
So the Timberwolves.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jared Dudley out there with Allen. Then it's Russell. Then there's Harris. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. Now here's Carroll. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. These two teams, Doris, proficient at generating points through the post, down low, something that's become more and more difficult, it seems, in this league.
It's true, Kevin. The back-to-the-basket center that you play through is a rarity in today's NBA. And I think one of the things the league has got to be mindful of is cleaning up the post play, not allowing players who are big and physical and strong to be beaten on in the post the way they used to let Shaquille O'Neal be beaten on. If you've got a back-to-the-basket skilled center like a Joel Embiid, you should be able to play through him and showcase his skill set.
And as you know, it's so hard to officiate a big player. You mentioned O'Neal. He's got to be the most difficult guy to try to officiate.
That's exactly right. His strength is just imposing.
The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Charge, that's good.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Carroll with a screen for Allen. Towns with the steal. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Carroll, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carroll's got 6.
Well, the best thing there is how decisive DeMarre Carroll was. He's going to rise and fire as soon as he touches the ball.
Here's Towns, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers, and his three-point percentage elite as well, over 40%.
And Towns said he'd emulate Kevin Durant as a kid playing on the perimeter at Kentucky. Cal made him play inside, work in the post, and use his size.
So going back to his roots with his three-point shooting, the association experiencing a three-point renaissance, and he really does fit the mold.
And it's Charge, that time on the assist by Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague's such a good distributor. Always keeps his eyes up, surveys the floor, and gets it where it needs to go.
Harris against Wiggins. Harris kicks to Russell. Dudley with a screen on Teague. Here's Russell. Allen, that Shot's good. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dudley. Dudley with a screen for Harris. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Towns. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Jeff Teague replacing Ricky Rubio at the point guard position for the Timberwolves. Doris, did you like that change?
You know what I did, Kevin? They're drastically different players. Rubio probably the better defensive player, definitely the more prolific passer, but the shooting was always an issue. Where with Teague, you get a guy who can knock down three-point shots, and he's one of the best point guards in the league at dribble driving into the paint and getting some action off that.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And a new group in for the Nets. Ed Davis is checked in for Allen. Allen Crabbe comes in for Jared Dudley. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. First one falls for. Karis LeVert, a player who executives knew had potential, Doris, but they were scared away on draft day.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, the 3 foot surgeries early in the career had a toll on that. But let's remember, the Nets took a chance, and he has more than shown with the ceiling he has. What? Well, you combine size, aggression, and toughness, and you get Taj Gibson. My goodness, nicely done.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. And the foul called on Tyus Jones.